Hello everyone, my name is Darren Welsh, and our social movement is how social movement involves the Civil Rights Act. People join movements for justice and fairness, and change in society. Social movements have also improved rights, voting, and equality rights. I think young people today in this society create change by using social media platforms overall.
What's good, Ty? So how does the racial wealth gap affect you and your family today?
Hey, my name is Ty Harmon, and both of my parents are African American. So my family, back then, mostly worried about survival and didn't really put a lot of money into savings. Didn't really emphasize the importance of going to college, or just because that foundation wasn't really there back then. So as far as the racial wealth gap goes, you probably see that on average the white family has more than the black and Hispanic family because of where they place their resources. And back then, we just didn't have the know-it-all to want to invest, or how it has affected me today.
I'm here with Emilio. What do you think about social movement today?
And opinions of certain individuals, such as movements like the civil rights and movement that were used during the high school blowouts in Los Angeles.
How does the racial wealth gap impact us today, Jose?
I think it becomes a barrier. There shouldn't be no divisions, in race. It don't matter. We're all God's children. So if you're divided, it's like no matter what skin tone you are, that we should all get along. We should show love. Society right now it's a lot of hate. Being a Christian, God has changed me, and opened my eyes to see people in a different way.
How does hierarchy affect the racial wealth gap?
Well, I think that hierarchy, the most important factor within it, I think, is money. And I think that money is used as a tool to separate people. It basically puts us into these economic classes that are there to define us, such as middle class, lower class, and high class.
And I had friends that in high school, they divided different races, different groups, and they wouldn't allow them to, blend in together, And I don't agree with that. I believe that, that no matter what skin tone you are, that we should all get along,
It takes accountability. Racial groups more money, asset of opportunities than others. Opportunity. This can come from history such as discrimination in jobs, education, and housing. Even today, those still continue with generational wealth differences. Got to be fixed. We need better access to education, as we're speaking right now. Fair wages, and equal fair policies. Intersectionality can mean people could face many forms of identity at the same time. It can shape how people are treated, or what opportunities they get. I think race and class together, job access and resources, can add another level of disadvantage.
And so a lot of our resources get put in different places, and because of that, me, myself, I don't want to say I'm behind, but just us other people, we may be a little bit behind as far as education. Anything about investing, a lot of things dealing with money didn't get passed down to me. Just a lot of survival, get a job, make sure you stay out the way of the police and things like that.